Logging in right now. Saturday. Okay, guys, so here I am. I've been skunked and I'm overweight. But I was killing a couple things around here, just the regular stuff, and I found this of a skeleton, which have greened out to me. So right now my AC is 103. I got another piece of armor. Now it's 105. I got another one of these masks, but I've got a rawhide mask on, so that doesn't help us out. Let's hold off selling things. Let's go into town first. Oh, and I killed the guy, the poacher, and he was actually just blue to me. So this is kind of signaling that I need to start moving on. I'm no longer in this immediate vicinity, newbie area. Alright. Let's go into town and turn in the poacher's head. Let's also turn in some of the skeleton bone chips. And hopefully skunk spray wears off and I can sell this stuff and unload my weight. I'm up to about 9 platinum now in funds. That's a lot of money. I'm close to level 6 as well, and once I get to level 6 I get bash, which means I should put on a shield. I could put a shield on now. So putting on a shield is something I can do. I don't know that you can craft shields. It's not like a blacksmithing recipe, so... And I don't know where you can consistently find shields. This isn't like Field of Bone where those skeletons have shields. The skeletons on this continent don't have shields, so I can't get one just by looting it off skeletons. So I'm going to allow myself to buy one. Otherwise, I'll just continue to use a lantern. Let's just use a lantern. I'll hold off on getting this shield until I find one as loot. Okay, for now, we'll go in and turn in the bone chips. And then the poacher head. Alright. Let's see how much bone chips I do have, though. Oops. There we go. Bone chips. Oh, there's only a stack of 4? Never mind. I have a lot of silk, though. I've got several stacks of silk. Maybe I can make bandages. Let me see instead if I can find a sewing kit or loom we can use. Does this town have a loom? A tanner. Okay, so she's got patterns. And there's a sewing kit right there, so I can only buy a small one. Let me first... I'm losing money because my charisma's low. That's okay. Time is money. So what I'll do first is sell that. Oh wow, she's really dropped the price. And iron ration. Okay. Let's put on... There we go, and we got a spot for a sewing kit, so let's start sewing. To raise up our skill, we'll just make bandages, but shall we train in tailoring first? I think I will. Let's go to the trainer. I know there's one over here, and I'll put some points in tailoring so I can at least get some bandages. I'm going to fail a lot initially. They've got lots of ovens here and a cultural forge, but where's a regular forge? Alright. We have 5 points. That's not a lot. Bash in 1 level. Divination. Dodge. Meditation. Piercing. Swimming. Alright, so we have baking 1 point. I already have 7 points in tailoring. Let's put, yeah, just 2, and the rest is going to be in Divine Wound. No. Let's just put it into tailoring. And then after that, I'm going to put points into fletching because I want to make a bow and arrows. So tailoring, let's go ahead and put the rest of the points into it. So now we have 12. It's time to start trying to craft Or at least make bandages. Alright, so here is our sewing kit. We can only put 2 items in there. It's a small one. Combine. Alright, so here's our other container right there. Let's have it organized. And then we shall place all of our silk in here. I think I got 3 stacks of silk. That's a lot. Yes. Let's begin. So tailoring did go up by 1 already. Here, it's all about ergonomics. Tailoring increased again. Wow, it's going up fast. It's at 15. Some people really enjoy tailoring or craft skills in general on Everquest. I didn't enjoy it because I had to do so much research just before I got started, and it's, you know, when you're younger, it's like you just want to get out there and start playing. You don't want to read some website. As I become older, I get more patience, and I'll actually research stuff. But I'm still a pretty impatient person in general, I think. I'm getting lots of these threads called silk threads. I'm wondering if tailoring skill increase is based on intelligence, because as a Euridite I have high intelligence. Some things that may be based on wisdom. Oops. Alright, we got a second stack started. This may be trivial at this point now, because I'm not getting any skill. I wonder if it became trivial. Haven't failed very much making spider silks. Alright, there's the last one of them. So I have 28 of these. Silk threads, you put 2 silk threads in the container. And there you go. You make 1 silk bandage. And I gain tailoring skill. 2 silk bandages and I gain tailoring skill. And I gain more skill. It's just skyrocketing up. So this takes a long time. It would be nice just to have a magician to summon bandages for me. 20 skill. Maybe, just maybe I can start making some armor, because I would like to make some leggings and a tunic piece. But for my size, I need cat skins. Can I get those off those Kara Isle cats? I doubt it. Wow, we got 11 bandages, 12 bandages, and tailoring is now 21, so I call that a success. Alright, now what to do? Let's sell some things now that my charisma is returned to normal baseline. The skunk spray did wear off. Man, these bags are so disorganized. Alright. Sell the shoes. I've got lots of meats. Let's sell the chunks of meats. Ruined bear hide. I'll sell that too. It's heavy. Okay, we'll save the bakeable meats. The rat meat and the bear meat. Alright, we'll sell... I'm going to sell the axe. I'll keep the scimitar. Alright, we're getting our weight down. Low quality bear skin. It'll only be for large races, so we don't need it. Now, how much could I sell silk bandages for? These are regular bandages. They don't stack with my silk ones, so I'm gonna sell these. I don't need spiderling legs. I'll hold on to them for longer though. All right, and then ruined wolf pelt. So these are small size. This is for like the halfling races. We don't need this. That'll reduce weight. Oh, it is raining outside, guys. All right, we got a ruined bear pelt and a kobold hide. I wonder if I could craft it into anything. That would be nice. All right, I think I'm done vendoring. That did take up some time, but I have a messy bag supply of crap. All right, now let's go turn in the head. He's got this swagger about him. So now that I have an empty space for my offhand, I can, and I should, get a lantern. Yeah, that's a cultural forge. Fancy. Alright, this is the guy you turn the head into. The poacher's head. So let's find the bag with the poacher's head. Alright, experience is pretty far into level 5. Ah, and I got a lantern. Just what I was asking for, right? It is a small lantern. Let's go back to one-hander and lantern and offhand. Alright, so now I'm done with quests here. Question is, do I continue to level outside? I think I'll do this until I get to level 6. Once I'm level 6, I have to find a new place to go. I'm very close to level 6, so this gives me a chance to get one more poacher head. And then from there, what do I do? Can I go to the Warrens? I think I can. The problem is those skeletons that block the way. I have to get past them, which means running past them. It almost seems like the game is pushing me towards Kinos. This should be a continent where you can level up very far in. And after Warrens, you can go to Stonebrunt. So I think after the expansions, they made it to where you can level from level 1 very far into the game on Odus alone. As they should. This game has a huge problem of everybody migrating to the same area. Alright, we got some blues here. Let's start fighting. One-hand slashing is at 26. So now it says we have AC of 115. That is good. I'm missing some armor pieces, a helmet, a wrist, a tunic, and leggings. I no longer feel like my weakness is my low armor. It is moderately okay. So I don't know the respawn on the Poacher. If it's like 20 minutes, then I'm making a mistake here. But I'm killing this guy simply because he can drop armor and bone chips, and I can still turn in bone chips for reward. I couldn't say reward. Fire beetles are still blue. I don't know what to do with the infected rat. Let's look it up. Get the website. And I'll type in an infected rat. So, yeah, they are in Tuxelia Forest. There's quests related to them called Kazakhdul Symbol Quest, which is not one we can do. And there's an airtight box quest. I think that's a gnome quest. So there's nothing I can do with them here. Okay. What about kobold hides? Besides turning them in, could you craft them in anything? I don't think so. So yeah, there's a quest, only one quest involved in them. And they're in the Warrens and Cara Isle and Stonebrunt Mountains. That's where you can find them. And you can find them over by the gnome area. Another sack. Yeah, this is getting too easy now. I need to go to a new area. Let's see if I can make a silk armor piece. You don't necessarily have to have. You might need spider silk, not spiderling silk. So that could be the problem for me. What I'll do is I'll look it up. Because if I can make tunics and leggings, I'll do so. Even if it's cloth. Alright, let's go find shelter and look up on the wiki how to do so. How do I do it? What do I need? Since heading is starting to work finally. It is raining outside and I love it. I'm off work. The rest of the crew is still working one last day, but I am off. It means I get a real weekend. So today is my 4th day off. I've had in officially 28 days. In a 28-day period, today is my 4th day off, and that's the very minimum that that they can get away with giving me. Okay, pause the recording. Okay, so I decided I'm going to go a little further out. I'm going to get my abandoned, my useless cloth caps. I might be able to turn those into the pets. If there's, I'll have to see. Because there's an abandoned, oh, someone gave me Spirit of Wolf while I was AFK. I'm running quick. And so let's see if I can turn them in. I'm going to go to the bank first and grab my useless cloth caps now. And then we'll fight things across by the river. By the Druid Rings. Now if I can find my way to the bank quickly, it'd be nice. Let's see here. I know this things weigh a lot, so if I can't turn them in, I'm just going to destroy them. Where is the teleporter to the town bank? Here? No. Here. I think I'm doing pretty well as far as getting myself off the ground. It's slow progress though. The bank is down this way. Yeah, see, I'm learning my way around. All right, there we go. Let's drop off the kobold hide too. Yeah, that weighs a lot. It's actually just... let's get rid of this for now. Hey, why did my light change? Oh. And let's also change my money. Get rid of some weight. Trying to be quick as I can be. Okay, back out in the zone. So, if they're threatening, you can't turn them in unless you're able to sneak, which I can't do. Sneaking, I'm a paladin, we don't sneak around. The pets will be indifferent. However, if there's nearby heretics, skeleton, abandoned, whatever you call them, they'll probably attack me. But if it's just the pets, then I can turn it in. I would like to just do those to say I've done this quest and show you on video whether it's worth doing for yourself, especially if you're starting out in Odus. All right, now it's raining, now it's dark. So if I pull up the website, the wiki, and the map, I'll go directly south and a little to the east. So this should take us straight to the Druid Ring at this path here. We're going to go between the Druid Ring and the abandoned Necromancer Hut, which is where the heretic pets are. Okay, it says I'm going southeast, which is perfect. Let's cut it a little bit this way, and the first thing we should run into is the Druid Ring. There it is. Let's see if we can sell to the Druid vendor, which we can, which is going to be what we're going to be selling things to. Now we want to go straight east, which would be this way. Now we should run right into the hut. There it is. And if they want to attack, I'll just destroy the caps. All right. Nice, nice. They all look to be pets. All right, good. So watch my experience bar as I turn these things in. I think you turn in one at a time. Let's see. Experiment. Experience. No, I did it wrong. Hold on a second. Time to research. Okay, so it is very unclear. Maybe I have to turn in 2, and there's... Oh my, it's so unclear. I'm reading the quest dialogue here. Let's read it. It says, so there's minor caps. Well, it says, the walkthrough says, skeleton miners are at the zone line of Penil in southern Taxulia. Observe their back and forth dialogues. So there's a skeleton miner, and there's the abandoned heretic pets. So useless cloth caps can sometimes be looted from a kobold scout. Take a cap to the 2 skeleton miners or the abandoned heretic pet at the entrance of Penil. And that's what it says. Just take a cap to 2 skeleton miners. I don't understand what they're saying. Tal Rigar wanders the Penil side of the Taxulia forest. When he is near a skeleton miner, you may observe the dialogue. Okay. Upon turning in 2 useless cloth caps, Tal Rigar says, good work. Okay, so we got to take it to him, and then it just kind of goes to the next part. Abandoned heretic pet. Upon turning in a useless cap, that's what I did. I turned it in. Abandoned heretic pet says, good work. Do I have to be a certain faction? I'm dubious. Maybe it's because I'm dubious to them. No, it shouldn't matter. Anyways, I got 2 left, and it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If I go to the river and find that guy Talrigar, if he doesn't kill me, I don't know if he would. Here's the river. Let's cross the river. I still don't understand the quest itself, even after reading it twice. Maybe I should go to Alakazam and read. But regardless, let's just fight over here. All right, unfortunately, dark, can't see anything. It's actually brighter if I take this thing off. All right, the briar snakes are blue. This should get us to level 6 soon. These are harder. The briar snakes are harder than the thistle snakes. Much harder. Oh, look at that. A skeleton with a pickaxe. want to keep them in sight. They're not social. Snakes are not social creatures. They've got the lizard brain. Dang, these are hard. About as hard as a brown bear or something. Come on, get him. The skeleton's going away. I'll lose track of him. There he is. That's a different one, isn't it? That's the same one. Ooh, shaman. I don't know if I could do that yet. Maybe I gain 1 level and I'll fight the shamans. Ah. What about sentries? White. I don't even know exactly which way to go run back. We have to go north, I know, but my sense heading isn't reliable enough to figure out which direction I'm going all the time. Look around for murderers. Skeleton's an even con. What was I thinking? Fighting even cons. I might have to use Lay of Hands. What I'll do after this is get Bind Wound ready. Start using Bind Wound. We're gonna win. It's a weapon. All right, we want to go north. I think this is north. All right, first time to attempt Bind Wound. It says I have 59 hit points, or 55. Hey, it did work. It did work pretty good. Bind Wound went up too. We'll use this until we start getting our own spells. Good enough. All right, we're back to the river side. Is that the guy? No. Ready to attack. Going southwest now. There's the bridge. That's west. Let me take a look at the website. Damn it. Where's my zone page? All right, so that's the bridge. Okay, so we want to go We go across the bridge, it goes to the other side. I want to go north and east. Just like this. Okay, we can do the Watchers. Let's go and do it. Ah, there's one coming. Oh man. Fight him right here. Come on, get to level 6. I really don't know which way I'm going. Which way am I going? There's the bridge again. He's blue. Oh yeah, there we go, scout. I like this, you can see very easily all around you. I think I'm gonna fight on this ridge. Pull things right back to the top of this. Hey, this longsword is more paladin-like than a scimitar. Thought I saw something over there. Nope. Okay, that's the log. This spot will be known as the log spot. A Watcher. And there's those fairies, pixies. At least they're indifferent to me. They won't jump out and try to slaughter me. I am still worried about things sneaking up on me. Last time I was in this kind of area, some NPC character just came up and one-shotted me. His pet. Ah, scout. We can handle a scout too. Oh no, it's shaman. Bring it back. And there's another one, another Watcher. This place is dangerous, man. For my level, anyways. Watch, he's gonna get that. He had to run right to that area. Yep, I got a Watcher on me. Just continually. Let's bring him up to the top of the hill so I can look around. There we go. It's just easier to see. Although that tree, I don't know what's behind the tree. A dagger. Dang it, I'm overweight again. This is why I like to have as much strength as I can get. That thing weighed a ton. Kobold hides. Oh, what? What kind of skeleton? Atlantic skeleton. I don't even know what that is. He liked me though. It says amiable. I'll have to look it up. Atlantic skeleton. Let's plug it into the wiki. There it is. And there's a guy over there. See him? Oh my gosh, it's another scout. A watcher, I mean. Just non-stop action. I didn't mean to loot. I'm trying to fight. So it says he's a level 7. It's a named. He's part of a quest called Elonic Scroll. I'll read about it after I finish this guy off. This is a dangerous area. I do not feel safe right here. It's like a high traffic area. Dang it, I'm overweight. I got 78 weight out of 80. Just can't loot anything else. Maybe I should find the druid ring. All right. So the druid ring should be northeast. It doesn't show where the log is. There's south. There's west. Northwest. This is a guess. I'm gonna go northwest. Actually, we should go east. Let's just run east to the northeast. There we go. I should find the water. Mountains. Zone line. So this is the east. I should go on north now. Should be a river. There it is. Watch out for piranhas, I hear. Now if we go along and just go straight north here, it should take us to the druid ring. That's west. Oh gosh, let's make sure there's no piranhas in here. Let's get out of the water fast. This is a dangerous zone. I'm sure once I learn my way around, it won't feel so dangerous, but right now it feels very dangerous. Okay, so you should see the druid rings. Now we can unload. I've been playing for 55 minutes. All right, so sell the pickaxe. That might be for a quest. I just don't know. Man, I'm overweight and I was only carrying one extra weapon. Let's sell the two-hander. That was so much weight. This is a good spot to level, right here by the Druid Ring, maybe. All I know is if I get in trouble, I just run straight north to town. Ah, it's just decayed. I want a real skeleton. How about we follow the river? Yeah, we're gonna follow the river to the ocean coastline. And I'll fight things just along the river. Green. Emissary's nice to me. There's the bridge. A scout. So when I get to level 8, I can go to Kara Isle and fight. I can start fighting there, at least at the very entrance area. And the cats don't even like me. Just more convincing reason just to fight them. But first we get to level 6, and then I have to get to skilled bash, and I need a shield so bad, because even if I have bash, I can't use it without a shield. How can I get shields? If I have to resort to buying one off a vendor, so be it. I could go to Kinos area. I'm thinking of where you can get shields off loot. At the very least, I want a buckler so I can start increasing my skill. I wonder if I can use bash with a lantern in my offhand. It's worth a try. I don't think you can. Things here are still really easy. He's apprehensive to me. And that's a guy that does not like me. At least he's yellow con now. If he attacked me, I would easily get away. Yeah, there's not a lot of great things to fight on this side of the river. I have to go on the other side. As soon as I level up, we'll go on the other side of the river. And then I'll fight there until I'm level 8, and then I'm going to Kara Isle. No doubt about it. Let's just face the way I need to run. I do like using two-handed weapons, but I feel like AC is what I need the most of, more than anything. There it is. Ding. I have to be tanky. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run back to the Druid Ring spot. There's the bridge. Who's that? The emissary. So it seems like the emissary, there's two of them. They pace over here by the druid rings and between the druid rings and the bridge. There we go. Okay. I think I'm gonna end the episode right here. Yeah, right here. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll try to make some more progress soon. I made bandages with tailoring. I weren't turned in a poacher head, but you guys didn't see me do that. No, you did. Dinged level 6. So I did a lot of things. And I pushed myself out and further in Toxulia Forest. Oh, please don't attack me. Good. Talk to you later. Have a good weekend, y'all.